Did you know there are dates that are considered bad luck in marriage numerology? If you are planning a wedding soon, you simply need to avoid some dates for your marriage to work well afterward. Numerology is unforgiving, and if you do not avoid these bad dates, you will end up regretting your decision to get married. Even with a person whom you perceive as your perfect marriage companion, things can go terribly wrong if you pick the wrong dates for your marriage. Never rush to set a marriage date without considering the implication of the date in marriage numerology. There is more to a marriage than just picking the right companion. You have to know the dates to avoid for marriage numerology so that you don't end up making the same mistakes people have been making in their marriages. Have you ever wondered why is it that some marriages work well while others fall apart or experience difficulties after marriage? Well, this is because their marriage numerology numbers are just so incompatible and thus, responsible for the problems that pop up after marriage. Numerology experts suggest that you should avoid some dates if you want your marriage to work well. It is believed that picking the wrong dates during a marriage may lead to some marital adversities such as divorce, childlessness, financial instability, infidelity, and non-compatibility amongst many others. Therefore, if you are planning to set a wedding date for your marriage, it is advisable that you avoid some dates that have bad luck. What are these dates with bad luck in marriage? For you to know the dates to avoid for marriage numerology, you need to understand how to calculate numerology number using marriage dates. The calculations that end up with certain numerology numbers are the ones that you should avoid. In marriage numerology, the combination of 5 and 7 is the worst you can have in marriage. It is known for its severe marital adversities. 5/7 is just a combination that represents certain dates. If you want to know the numerology number of your marriage, you simply add the constituent digits of the day, month and year. For example, if you got married on the 14th of July 2002, the numerology number will be calculated as follows. Day equals 1 plus 4 equals 5, month equals 7, year equals 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 equals 4. The next step is to add all the digits, i.e. 5 plus 7 plus 4 equals 16, then break it down to a single digit, i.e. 1 plus 6 equals 7. That is how you calculate your marriage numerology number. From this example, it is clear that number 7 is the numerology number of that marriage, which is one of the unlucky numbers in marriage numerology. Therefore, such a date should be avoided. What common dates should you avoid for marriage numerology? The worst dates that should be avoided for marriage numerology are 5, 14 and 23. These are the worst dates for any month that you can choose for your marriage. Regarding 7, you can have a wedding on the 7, 16 and 25 only if your life path is not 7 and you were not born on 7th, 16th or 25th. It looks a little bit complicated, though it's easy since you only need to know the dates to avoid, which are 5, 14, and 23. From a numerology perspective, about 99% of people who have wedded on these dates have ended up unhappy in marriage for a number of reasons. Why should you avoid these dates? Dates with the numerology number of 5 are considered very unlucky for marriage. Statistics from numerologists show that a huge percentage of people who formalized their marriage on those days have ended up with many marital issues. So, you have no reason to risk your marriage while you can easily avoid the dates. However, if you are daring enough to use these dates for your marriage, be prepared for the following consequences. Childlessness for a long period. The combination of 5 and 7 in marriage numerology can make you childless for a very long time. It is estimated that it may take between 5 and 14 years for you to bear a child. Alternatively, a partner in this marriage may experience problems related to pregnancy. Some of the related problems here include bladder infections and stomach issues. These are the issues that may make a couple wait up to 14 years to have a child. Well, I understand that some couples do not even want children in their marriages, but if you want children, then you should avoid the combination 5/7. Long-distance marriage. Another reason why you need to avoid the above-mentioned dates for marriage numerology is that they are likely to separate you from your spouse during the marriage. People whose marriages are consumed on such dates are the ones who end up living far from each other for long periods. Some people may live in different places because of job transfers or the nature of their profession that require them to be away from home for an extended period of time. It does not happen by chance that your partner lives far from you, it is conditioned that way because you either got married on the wrong date or consumed your marriage on those dates to avoid. It happens at times that married couples who picked these bad dates spend most of their lives far from each other just to come back together after retirement. Financial constraints. Another serious concern related to using the dates to avoid for marriage numerology is facing a lot of financial constraints. You know very well that you need money to sustain your marriage. However, these unlucky marriage dates may work against you by making you financially incapable of managing your family. Sometimes, you do everything right to get financial independence, but the numbers keep on weighing you down because the universe has conditioned them so. Divorce. This is the most common of all consequences of picking the unlucky marriage dates as dictated by numerology. The epitome of destruction in marriage is signified by a divorce, and this is what the unlucky marriage dates can bring. You need to remain aware that you may experience one or more of these dire marital consequences if stick on the dates to avoid for marriage numerology. As a practical tip, just avoid setting your wedding or consuming your marriage on 5th, 14th, and 23rd of every month. Additionally, you should be aware of the dangers of numerology number 7 if you and your spouse were born on 7th, 16th, or 25th.